See you guys. So yeah, I highly recommend you come up here to Sendai. I don't feel like I've spent enough time here. This trip, been here 3 days, 2 nights, so gonna have to come back. I'm looking at the spring next year if I can. Although my family and I are planning on Okinawa, but that is not written in stone. We just talked about it. But I'm thinking that I really like to come back up here because it's just it's a long drive from the house, but still it's a nice place to be. Check out this Tanabata festival that we have up here is really nice. I want to come up here in the spring when it's like a lot cooler because, guys, I'm telling you, man, the summertime here in Japan is so friggin' hot, and it's just boiling hot. And so when you get out, you if you're gonna visit Japan, you're gonna have to prepare yourself to be literally prepared to be just scorchingly hot. And the problem with the heat, especially if you're not accustomed to it, which most of you really aren't accustomed to the heat like you think, because a lot of you in your respective places that you live are driving everywhere. So you're driving your cars all over the city, wherever you go to work and play. If you just go in your garage, get in your cars and drive. Well, when you come over here, you're gonna be walking a lot. Even if you do happen to rent a car, you're still gonna be walking a lot. You're gonna be spending a lot of time on your feet and in the heat. And so if you see places that you want to visit, you're gonna have to pace yourself well, and you will more than likely not get to go to all the places that you want to go to because the heat. You'll find yourself wanting to get back to your hotel and cool your ass down. That is how crazy. I mean, let me give you an example. So Guma Prefecture, and also they had the same thing happen in a couple other places. They've reached 106 degrees. 41.2 kilometers is 106 degrees, 105 degrees in Japan with humidity. That's like being in Dhahran. If you've ever been to Dhahran in Saudi Arabia, or Jeddah, it's really hot and fucking humid. So, that's what I'm trying to say is that you walk around like that for about an hour when you go to these museums and temples and shrines and sightseeing places you want to check out. And you're going to be like, oh man, I'm ready to hit my ass back to the hotel. And then if you were going to see like 5 or 6 things that day, you're only going to end up seeing about maybe 2 or 3. Now, the way to pace yourself, if you're going to get out and want to avoid this big heat issue, is to go out early in the morning and check your places out. You don't, expect to just sit there and hang out. A lot of tourists, what they like to do is they like to be around eateries too, right? So they want to be able to sightsee and eat at the same time. And that to me, that is what gets them in trouble, is because they want to go out there, they want to eat, and they want to walk, and they want to eat, and they want to do this. And they got to understand that if they can separate the sightseeing from the eating, then they're going to have a better time. I mean, a much better time. That's what the secret is. So, like I said, you get up there in the morning and you just early in the morning, and then when the sun goes down, you get out there like right before the sun drops. You want to see something in the daytime, and you come out during that time of day. You spend in your hotel. What you do is you just do, you kick back and you do a lot of reading or whatnot, or you hang out. Or during the day, to avoid the heat, you go to the museums where you can stay inside and check out the museum. So you have to really plan your trip during the heat wisely, because this heat is what beats you down. Now see, I'm walking under cover here, and and we got some cloud cover, so to me right now it's very comfortable, even though it's probably about 34, 35 degrees outside. But right where I'm at this particular juncture with the cloud cover, it's very comfortable for me. So as you can see, like over there now, it's starting to go out, and you see there's a lot more people out. Throughout the day, it seems to be more and more people coming out here in Sendai at the Tanabata festival, and just regular people walk around Sendai all day doing their, because it is a weekday, so people got to go to work, they got to do their thing, got to take care of the city and whatnot. So, and it's a really good time to be here in the city. And like I said, for me, I don't have to work, man. So that's what I like too. Is I ain't gotta do nobody job. I just come out here and I just chill as you see this big crossing here in Sendai. It's really is an amazing place to be, guys. There's a Disney store over there. You see more Tanabata down there. We're gonna head back to our car and we're gonna go ahead and roll up here for Morioka because we can tell it's starting to get busy. And one thing here in Sendai, man, the traffic is crazy. It's crazy traffic in Sendai, man. The lights take longer to change, and a lot of cars, of course, because this is a city of well-known people. So, like I said, it's a nice city, man. Trust me, it's one of my favorite places to be in Japan. I have my favorites. Of course, Tokyo's my number one. I mean, they got everything. My number one metro. I would say Fukuoka, Sapporo, Sendai are like my next lovable city, most lovable cities for me. I really like those places there. They're really nice. So, those are like my favorite. These are like my favorite places: Sendai, Sapporo, Fukuoka for cities. The Tokyo, of course, is my number one with the big metro area going on over there. They have a lot of group of cities in Tokyo. But I love a lot of places in Japan, of course. But I really like that. I really like this environment up here. It's friendly. It's laid back. In Sendai, what I noticed, it's really like I said, man. I could actually live in the city like this. Of course, I don't have to, but it's really nice to know that I can always come back here when I feel like it. That you got that option. You don't have to work for anybody. I will be back doing longer videos and doing specials on various parts of the city. Like I said, there's so many different kind of things to see. Date Matsumune is a really powerful figure up here who founded Sendai as a daimyo, and that's why people pay so much homage to that guy. So, but you can see all these little beautiful Tanabatas up in here. Tanabata Festival. Tanabata means the city, the Star Festival here, coming from the Kishi Festival that they do with China, from the Chinese Kishi Festival is modeling after. But it's really beautiful. A lot of things to see up here, a lot of places to hang out as we walk around here in Sendai. Like I said, guys, this is BSP Japan. I'm up here. I just wanted you guys to see what was going on. I'm gonna get some more video, especially when I'm gonna hit up Morioka, because I'm sure Morioka is a smaller city, but I'm sure it's gonna be one of my favorite places to be. Besides Nagano, Toyama, those kind of places, Matsumoto City, which is a really nice place too. I have my favorites, a lot of my favorite places up in here. So anyway, this is BSP Japan. I'm here at the Tanabata Festival up here in Sendai, and I will talk to you guys later on.